my microphone wasn't working, was it? Because even though it's on, I turned it on. Because of all the new installations, it wasn't selected. So, you missed the beginning. So, unless you can read lips, I'll start again. So, 2 weeks ago, I decided finally to upgrade my hard drive. Or to put my old hard drive for my gaming PC into my stream PC. Reinstall Windows, do all the things. And on the Saturday, I was like, alright, everything seems to work. All the, everything's connected, installed. And the Saturday, I just went and looked into Streamlabs, did a ton of updates, and I couldn't get the, how you set up, how you have got my screen here. So you've got the little things above and the images, and everything was off. Now the screen that I have here was a second-hand screen that I paid about €4 for. €4, £4 for a used 20 zloty. Calculate it. But it's a 19-inch Samsung camera, so it's not a normal stretched one. So, and it's older, so it's, there's certain maximum dimensions that it does. But my stream is set up for bigger dimensions because it doesn't matter what I show on my screen. It's for those of you who watch at home who have a bigger screen. Hey JR, welcome. So yeah, and by the time it was like an hour before streaming and I still hadn't figured out, and my anxiety was like over here. I was like, right, no stream today. On Sunday I'm going to sit down and see if I could figure it out. And in the end I figured it out and I got it all working. But yeah, it was and still some things are not 100% yet because at the moment my hair and my shirt looks really blue, but actually it's purple. So I'm not sure yet, but I might have to play a little bit more with the settings of the cameras again because they've been reinstalled and maybe there've been settings changed and things like that. So, but yeah. Hopefully, now that I have upgraded my RAM and I've upgraded my hard drive, I don't have to do anything on this streaming PC for a long time until I actually upgrade my my gaming PC or something. And then, the plans are in the future to upgrade my CPU or my CPU motherboard combo because everything else is pretty up to date. And then I might just upgrade, put it in here because at the moment it's got a cheaper motherboard and an AMD Ryzen 3 I think in here. Can't remember exactly what it's in there, but yeah. So yes, hence I wasn't there yesterday, last week, but we're back and I've updated a couple of other things. So now my starting and my Be Right Back all have the names of everybody that followed and stuff like that. So yeah. We're back and we're going to continue doing all the stuff that I need to do. I hope everybody's not melting as much as I am, besides sitting under these two lights. It's freaking 28 degrees outside, so it's a bit warm at the moment. So we'll see how long I'm going to last until I feel like my head's going to explode. Another thing. So, I know my own chat rules, for God's sake. This is another thing. It is like everywhere. All my cookies, everything needs to be updated, and it has to ask all my requests again because, of course, my Windows and everything is new. No, that's not what I want. What the hell? Why is it not logged into... It should normally... Why is it not logged me in? That's weird. Why am I not logged into my own chat? Hang on a second, guys. Oh fuck, I have to remember my password. phone. Give me 2 seconds. Damn it. Because of course, I'm a good girl and I have set up my dual authentications and all that. So I was wondering why it showed my infinity points. Yes, fine. Yes, now it's made me... Oh, God damn it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable! Anyways. What I was trying to do was do this. Here we go. I'll be finding things, like, during the stream that have, like, lost because my reinstall. So, those of you know, and JR knows, you know, because you found me through my YouTube channel. 2 weeks ago now, I showed you the big circles that, you know, potentially going to be used for the outfit. And during this chat, I held them up and showed them. And so the reason why I talk for at least 5 minutes while I started my stream is because YouTube picks what you call them again? Damn it! Thumbnails. The thumbnails for the video out of the first 10 minutes, I think, from the stream. And one of the thumbnails that it showed was me standing with these in front of me. So I just had to laugh out loud and went, you know what? Yes, I will have those as my thumbnail. That video blew up. Now, not viral. On average, I get anywhere between 5 and 15 views on my videos. And most people don't last a long time. And some of these people are people I know because they can't be here on Saturday, so they watch my stream another time. And I get like an occasional like. I've got 1 or 2 videos for some reason that have got 100 views. This video sits on 940 plus views and 18 likes. It's like... But... Well, it explains everything, of course. Now... I also had, now because I had so many likes, or so many views, I can also go and check some more of the geolocations and stats about the people that watch my videos. So it's 25 to, normally people that watch is 25 to 35, because mostly these are my friends. This time it was 25 to 45, with mostly 25 to 35. 100% male. Now I know because I tag my videos with Warhammer. So if people search on Warhammer or people watch Warhammer, of course these are mostly guys. There's not many. There are girls that play Warhammer, but you know, in general, it's a male hobby. So yeah, I just watched it like just tick, and it's every day there's like a couple of 100 views more, and it's like, yeah, but you know I mean, if I was so inclined to actually spend time on editing videos and you know, put a proper thumbnail on and put an end thing on and edit them and make sure, you know, that, you know, the end, the beginning, that it doesn't last too long. I just haven't got the time. I just haven't got the time to do that. So they're literally unedited, and whatever thumbnail looks okay that YouTube picks, I will put on. And I like to have them all similar, so that's why I have all my videos start kind of with this logo, because A, people can see with the picture which cosplay I'm working on, and of course they see me without, you know, the mess that's the desk. But yeah, that just made me laugh so loud. It just proved all the things. So, but yeah, it's hilarious how that video has now got so many views. And I think people have actually watched for like half an hour at least before they clicked away, because they are long. I mean, that's what, and I posted it on our Discord, not my Discord, but a joint Discord group of people I'm in. And they're like, yeah, but they're so long. It's like, yeah, they're unedited streams. You know. But yeah. It's freaking hilarious. I haven't actually checked yet what they're on now. Oh god, I have to log in now, don't I? Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, no, I can't log in. I will have to check another time. Yeah. Yeah, true. But like, the people that find my videos or actually watch them, 9 or 10 times are friends that don't have the time to watch on the days that I'm actually streaming. So they go and watch it when, you know, they have some downtime. You know, or put it on because, you know, I'm puttering on and it's noise. But yeah, it's if you're watching on YouTube, could you give this video a like? It's a good question that I can put on. But then again, I even have, one of my videos has a dislike. It doesn't show anymore because it used to show likes and dislikes on YouTube, and they hide the amount of dislikes a video has now and only shows the likes. But I can see it, of course, on my side. I have 1 dislike. But yeah, it was it's been hilarious watching that video go slightly a bit viral and people watching it. But I wish, as somebody said on Henrik, he's not here at the moment, he's probably either asleep or at his family. Or since he lives near the beach, on the beach, because it's nice weather. He said, oh, don't you get a lot of ad money? Like, no, you don't get any ad money until you got 1,000 subscribers. And I must say, since that video, I actually have gained 10 plus subscribers. I'm over 30 subscribers now. I was like, okay. I don't mind. Like, if you're watching this video on YouTube and you found it through that last video, come see me on Twitch. Come chat. Come hang out. Saturdays at 4 PM CET. And yeah, it's been fun watching that go. So yeah. So let's put my keyboard away. Stay. Oh, I have coffee, and but I also, because it's so warm today, I also have a massive pint of diluted juice, Oh, alright. So, I'm quite happy actually, because I actually, of course, spent the day sanding down the seams on this, but I'm actually pretty, you know, look how good if you compare them to how bad my seams were on this one, you know, they're pretty good. They're here and there, like here I have to fill a little bit, but in general they're really, really good. So yeah, now on the image it shows that you can actually see a line on the sides, so I might keep those. But I do have to fill in the front. But yeah, we're gonna do that at a later date once I've put together the other leg. But yeah, it looks really good. Like same as like the difference between these two. So that's the last one I did, and that's the first one I did. I have to refill some of the holes after I try to sand down some of the inevitabilities. That's the inside and the inside. So it's nice to see progress. So, but yeah, this is I'm pretty happy about this. Especially even the inside is looking, you know, compared to how the other one looked. So yeah, that's pretty good. So stay. So first things first, I need to, as we realized, even though that was supposed to be my right leg, it doesn't fit. I have to add some more. Did I calculate how much I have to add? I didn't, did I? How am I going to do this? Or maybe I'll just turn it around because it doesn't matter really. It just. Where's my centimeter? Here we go. Right, leg. Yes, I have a massive tattoo on my leg. Damn it! I need more hands! Oh, fucking hell. 2 centimeters on each side. Yes. Cats, come, you need thumbs. Oh, useful cat, maybe. But, yeah, she's running around. She's actually being very inactive because it's so warm at the moment, so. So, the question is, should I change the front as well? Because now it's gonna come, it needs to move to the middle. No. No. Oh, sorry. I need a bigger room. It's mostly the shin is the same size. If I hold it around my right leg, where the ankle sits is where the it falls. So it's just the back that needs doing. So the back is 11 and 14, if I remember correctly. 11 and 14, yes. So this is 12 and 13, so they are. Oh yeah, they need to go this way around. So they're fine. So we have to cut these open again and make them bigger. Actually, I have an idea. Let me grab. Do I have another one in here? Yes, I do. go to the other side. So 47 I said, didn't I? So whereabouts do I need to measure them? Like you go there, you go there, you go there. I'm gonna use come on, put you against each other. That's 24. 35. Decisions. Let's make it to add 2 centimeters each side, because if I have to cut off again, we're talking about this again and again and again, and I'm repeating myself a lot. But if I need to remove it, oh, okay, hang on a second. Can I move myself? Here we go. That's better. Damn it. Why can you not? There we go. That's better. So yeah. Yeah, because I can always, then measure, see if it's too big or too small. Too big, because I'm adding extra. So let's do that. God, I hate this. It's the amount of stuff I have to add, that I've had to add. So you guys go here. So I guess we're just going to cut again. Just a warning for those of you who are not a member, subscriber, or live in a country where you get ads. You will get an ad in about a minute. For about, I think it's 3 minutes. Nothing much I can do about it. I've set it to as little I can do without, it being a little bit ridiculous. Actually, I have a thought. Because this is good for my lefts. I need to make a nice row of... So I have permanent templates, because I know now these are good for my... And then I can cut them down. Right. Oh, God. Damn it. Ah. Don't unroll when I do that. So that I have a permanent one. So that, then after that I can make one for my right foot. And I've got permanently got a good. Come on. Add all the. That's not heavy. That's not, the foam clay is not so heavy. So I have a permanent one that if I ever need to replace this, I have the. Then if anything happens while I'm creating my right leg, I don't have to worry. Because I have copied this. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So this is $14. That's 13 there and 11 there. I'm gonna put the date on it. And it's left. Right. Okay. Oof. Come on. And everybody's back again. Excellent. Right, so that's my left for 14. And now do the other one. Oh, fuck. There we go. Okay. Not too bothered about the top. That's just like, yeah, whatever. That's not a problem. So that's 11 and that's 12 and that's 14. Again, putting the date on there. And this is left. Right. Preserved now. changes I make, I can always get a new one out. Yeah. Did I not make them shorter? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, I did. Here we go, that's one preserved. So I can happily cut the original off. The top is not too much of an importance since we'll be, cutting off what we need to cut off. It's not a problem. It's just that we have, since I'm going to cannibalize the original, so, Here we go, and another one. There we go. Go there. Alright, now we can happily go and change these. Where's my tape? So right, so we're going to add 2 centimeters, so in total I've had quite a lot of centimeters to this. Okay. Come on. And do I have yes. Need a bit of a point on this now. Actually, I'm being difficult. So easy having a little desktop bin like that. So we need 2 centimeters, did I say? Yes. That's quite a lot. Oh well, we'll find out if it's too much. Everybody on YouTube wondering what I'm listening to because I don't record my music. At least I hope it still doesn't record the music. Although I'm using Pretzel, which supposedly is copyright free, I still don't want to risk it. There we go, that's 2 centimeters added. And add the left leg on. is I need to... I can't go too high, so I need to redraw that a little. Oh, is it? Oh, right. I see. It's probably because I've reinstalled everything. I mean, I don't want to be overtaking, but when I'm quiet, it's good to have something there. Like when I have concentration phase. Is that a little bit better? Oh, that's just really, really weird otherwise. I'm more worried you guys can't hear the freaking kids that are crying outside. For a long time, so before I got this HyperX microphone, I had a different microphone. And that one, that nobody could hear me. It was so faint apparently. But, you know. So redraw this a little. This is becoming a mess. God, it is becoming a mess. Question is, what's this? Is this the extra bit? Yeah. Okay. There. Tape the other side. It's like, how many layers do you need? Right. Hopefully. Something like this. question though. So I don't have my Sisters of Armies anymore. I sold because I had to move to Poland. I had to reduce. Hey, Andre, you're fashionably late. So I don't have any of the Sisters of Battle anymore. However, I have been very tempted. Not with the ones from Game Workshop. But some of the there are other miniatures out there, and some of them are like the big ones, not the small ones anymore. I think my eyesight's a bit getting too bad at the moment to try and do that. But I'm definitely thinking about like picking up one or two special ones. Most likely not Games Workshop, but something else. And because there's so many nice, fan-based ones out there, I might go and occasionally do that. But the thing is, I have none of the paints anymore. I have a lot of brushes because, I'm a crafter. I have all those kind of things. So I don't have any of. I would have to start rebuying all the things. Now, Rogue Hobbies, if you know, you know. It's Suggs from Games Workshop that used to paint. She does a lot on her. She does a YouTube channel now. She streams on Twitch occasionally, and she's got some really cute ones, new ones that I might think about buying and painting. But it comes back down to money and time. So to have to go and recollect all the paints and all the things. And one of the things I would want, and I still want that actually for my cosplays as well, is a airbrush. So maybe. But at the moment, I just have to be really careful with what I do, hobby-wise, money-wise. So. But I would, if I do it, it wouldn't be a Games Workshop army. I might just go and pick up like some nice, slightly bigger. Oh, did I have the end? Is that the end? Damn it. But yeah, I might just go and have a look at some either the ones that. Rogue Hobbies does, or any of the fan-based ones, any of the bigger special ones. I might look into that. I mean, I still love watching the miniature, but my eyesight and stuff like that, I can't do the mini ones anymore. It's just not going to happen. It's hard enough at times currently, so. Okay, this isn't fully. Yeah, I mean, for like shading, making things like battle damage look a little bit better, I definitely consider like getting an airbrush because it will be so much nicer. But for that, I would have to have a whole setup again as well. I would need. I don't know if I can do that on screen because I would require something that has ventilation and extraction because I have a reptile in my house and a cat, and I can wear a breather, a mask, But I don't see myself put one on my cat. Or my gecko, for that matter. Yeah, fucking hilarious. So yeah, I need to think about all those kind of things. That's why now at the moment, like literally I've been sitting outside in the boiling freaking sun doing the sanding. On the parts, so yeah, my mum used to have one because she used to quilt. So but yeah, it will require some work on like figuring out what to do. But it's all these things that come back to having to buy stuff, having to buy, you know. At the moment, I'm trying to get rid of some of the hobbies that I've stopped doing. I'm just keeping the stuff that I want. I still have God knows how much fabric I want to get rid of because it was all for my business. So okay, right. Luckily, I have another one, but it's not here now. So yeah, these go this way around. I've made my calves a bit bigger. So I call it Delta because my gecko was called Delta because when I got her at 5 grams, you don't know, you can't determine the gender of the gecko until they're 15, 20 grams, then you can see whether it's a male or a female. So I got her a neutral name like Delta. And when she does start, so when it gets dusk and she starts moving around, my cat's like literally sitting in front of it, and I call it Delta TV. So far my gecko seems to be not bothered, because I would know because she'll move away. But yeah, she sees it move, and that's the attraction zone, of course. So since it's a crested gecko, they only get active once it starts getting dark. So I've said I have this TV that is not connected to anything. It's literally standing on the floor every time if I want to fix. Before the pandemic, I was fixing like PlayStation 2s, PlayStation 2 controllers, Game Boys and stuff like that, and then the pandemic happened and everything, all the prices for parts just went skyrocketed, and they still haven't come down enough for me to go I'll go pick that up again. So I do have a TV, and sometimes I'm thinking like I should just connect it and put like an aquarium on or something for the cat. Then again, I've spent money on buying her a really nice big scratching tree bed thing, and she doesn't go on it. She doesn't use it. She prefers to scratch my windows and doors. So you never know with cats. So yeah. Oh. Right. I have this. I need to clean up this a little bit so I can start getting foam out. Oh, let me clean up for a second. There's going to be an ad in 2 minutes, and I'll go and be right back for a second and clean up some stuff so I can get the foam out. Oh. Although not everybody gets, but then it's just, a little bit easier. these in the recycling because I'm good like that. And I need to put all the small bits in the small bin. Oh, I really need to clean that up as well. Yes, keep your area. Yeah, they're tiny. They're tiny. She's 55 grams now. So yeah, she's you know. I mean, I would love to get bigger ones, but it means you have to get bigger terrariums, and then the problem is the space again. I mean, I wasn't planning on having a cat, but yeah, cat distribution system. But when I just bought her, she, on my hand, she fit like that. She was that small. Now she's about that small. So her body fits, on my hand. Like if I put her on my hand, she fits like that. What I love is the prehensile tail, because she just curls it around your finger and stuff like that. So maybe in the winter, when it gets dark earlier and she wakes up earlier, I might just take her out one day on the stream. But geckos, especially crested geckos, they're called the Geronimo geckos because they just jump. If you watch any YouTube videos about crested geckos, they just boom and they'll just jump, and they don't care. Right, we've got an ad break, so I'm going to quickly be right back and put this in the bin, and I've just got to grab the foam from the corner, so I'll be right back. Come on. Thank you. Yes, me. So leopard geckos are more ground dwelling, and crested geckos are tree dwelling, so they go up. Now, a leopard gecko can lose its tail but also regrow its tail again. Once crested geckos lose their tail, yes, it's a defense. It won't regrow. And crested geckos without their tail are known as frog butts. Because literally the butts just end. But the leopard geckos should regrow them, and what it is, when they lose their tail, they drop their tail, they do it consciously, the tail will move, and it's the hope of the gecko to say, like, it concentrates on the tail that still moves while they make their getaway. So it's a very interesting way. Right, so to make sure, because of course hairs everywhere, because cats. So, right. But yeah, I was planning on having more reptiles because they're pretty easy to keep. And then of course my cat Kimmy came in to the picture. And as much as I love her now, because now she actually is a bit more, she doesn't hide from me anymore. How I got her was of course not the greatest of stories. My mum was the one that adopted her. My mum lived in Belgium, and my mum passed away last year, and I decided to, instead of bringing her back to the shelter, I could have done that, decided to get her a European passport and drive the 1200 kilometers or 850 miles back to Poland with her in one go. About 14-hour drive. And she hid for a long time, but she's okay now. Okay, so this is 14. So yeah. So this is the right leg, and the other one. Yeah, on my stream is actually about an hour and a half stream with my mum. She was battling leukemia, so it wasn't a full unexpected thing. It's still, of course, shit. And but yeah, I decided, you know what? Yeah, my mum is quite outspoken. That way, I'm really her daughter, and she has. She taught me how to sew. She's the one that got my creative streak with. So. Yeah, cancer sucks. So. Right, that's not the neatest I have ever done, damn it. Oh well, that'll do for now. So that's 11. And it's 14. And what's on the other side? 12. So yeah, well that's the thing. And although she's a very pretty cat, because she's tricolour, she's white with ginger and black. She's also extremely skittish. So although my mom really didn't care, she just saw a pretty cat. She would be really difficult to be rehomed. And now, of course, she's been with me for over a year, and she's like really good now. But yeah, I had a feeling like I can't put her back into the shelter. The poor thing has already got so much things happened in her life. And my mum really loved her. So. But yeah. It must be funny though, because for a long time she didn't meow at all. And she wasn't keen. Any movements, any quick movements. I mean, I visited my... When did I visit them? 2022, in July 22. I visited them and I couldn't even get close to her. And normally cats are pretty good with me. I mean, I've had cats before. And the only, she wouldn't even come close. And she was like extremely skittish. And I was like, how are you going to survive, cat? And once I spent 3 months in the apartment of my mum while she was in hospital, or 2 months while she was in hospital, 1 month while we're trying to sort out, all the things you have to sort out after someone passes away. And I was like, how are we going to do this? You don't like anybody. You hide all the time. So in the end, I was like, well, you know what, I'll just take you with me and we'll see how it goes. But now she's like pretty okay with everything. But also like, so I watch cat videos, of course, because, cat videos are hilarious. And I'm pretty sure that's why she started meowing. Because until then, she never really meowed. She must have been, oh, so that's how we sound like. So yeah, that was hilarious. There we go. Right, that's number 14. Do I fit one of those on there? No, not really. Right. Hey, we'll be able. Yes. She'd be like, ha ha. That's what I have to do to get your attention. Oh god, yeah. Puppies that just finally like go from yak 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 to like rock rock, like it's hilarious watching them. Oh, I got a story about, so like I said, I've had cats before, and the cats that I had was a black cat called Curtis and a black and white, his sister, called Nina. So I got them when they were like somewhere between 8 and 10 weeks old, because I was moving, so I got them a little bit older than normal people do, and I actually didn't mind that because it was good to have them a little bit longer with their mum. And they were absolutely cute as fuck. So when they became, I think it was 4 months old, it was time for vaccinations and a checkup with the vet. And so I took them to the vet. And one of the things the vet, of course, does is take the temperature. And it goes, rectally. And Curtis is a very, very vocal cat. He was always like talking, and even as a kitten, he was like always meowing and doing, well, not meowing, but like the kitten meows that they make. So the moment, so he was meow, 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 because he was like, what the fuck's going on? As soon as the vet started taking his temperature, he went meow, 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 meow. It was so fucking adorable, but also so much fun to laugh. I just had to laugh so loud when that happened. It's like his voice, the kitten voice dropped. And it was just so funny. It was like, even the vet was like, just no, fully like, what? But yeah, that was so funny. Yeah, Curtis loved everybody. That's why it was so difficult when I got Kimmy, and Kimmy being continuously like away. Curtis was like a talkative cat. He would literally go meow 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 like that. And loved everybody. Nina was a bit more standoffish. She was my cat, she liked me, and that was about it. And she would go to my lap, but nobody else's. But Curtis was the type of cat that I had friends who were allergic to cat that literally would dose up on antihistamines during, we had a summer barbecue all the time, because my birthday's in August. And would come in to take antihistamines, go into the house to say hello to Curtis, get some cuddles, and then went outside and suffered usually still an allergic reaction because he was so loved by people. But even a guy that came in and take the meter readings, he'd be literally go, because it's on the floor, so the guy was on his floor doing the meter readings, and Curtis would be like, meow. It's just like, hello, pat the hat please. So yeah, absolutely love that. I love that cat. I mean, he passed away in 2013? So a while back. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was such a good cat. I had a friend who said he doesn't want to get cats because they're not like Curtis. He didn't want it, so he got a house bunny. Which it's one of those. But yeah. But yeah, I kind of, because I was planning, when I bought this apartment and living in Poland, I kind of decided I want to do a lot more traveling. And having reptiles is a little bit easier than having mammals like cats. Oh, it's it's a diluted Japquo and Wistia, so apple and cherry. So it's just a juice that you buy in a bottle, but I dilute it because there's too much sugar in juice. And since it's about 28 degrees here, it's required. Yeah, so I grew up with dogs. My biological dad was a police dog handler, So I kind of grew up with dogs, but they require a lot of work, as you probably know. So that's when I, going back 20 years, I got cats instead of dogs. But that's why I decided kind of on reptiles over getting another cat. Or I would love to get ferrets again. I used to have a ferret. I loved my ferret. So reptiles are a little bit easier to take care of. You don't need to walk it. You don't need to have to be attached to it. I'm attached to Delta, but it's not like a cat that you cuddle and stuff like that. But also, like, if I go on holiday, I researched this, of course, before I got them, because I always wanted to have reptiles. But the local reptile hotel, for my gecko, it costs me £3 a night to have someone take care of my gecko. For a cat, I have to get someone to come in, because I'm not gonna put my cat into one of those little kennels when she can stay at home and somebody can come and feed her. And that's of course a little bit more expensive. So at the end of August, I'm going away for about 10 days. And I have to find, I need to put it on my list of things to do. I need to find another cat sitter. The one that previously came to me lives far away, so I get charged extra because of the distance that she has to travel. So, but yeah, taking care of the reptiles, it's cheap because the food is cheap. And it's just a little bit easier in that respect. Alright. Ooh, come on. Get back in your hole. Here we go. Right. So yeah, taking care of a reptile like a crested gecko is pretty cheap compared. I mean, their food, I buy a little bag of 60 grams and that lasts a few months. So, in general, crested geckos eat a pre-made food. So, it's a powder that you mix with water. And it's like a fruit type idea. Now, the reason why I wouldn't feed my gecko real fruit is these days there's so much pesticides out there on fruit and veg. If you can imagine, like, your own body and how big you are, you can handle a little bit of pesticides. But if you imagine a creature that's 55 grams, a tiny bit of pesticides can be a big problem. So they mostly eat this fruit paste. It's ketchup consistency that you make up, and they eat every other day. I have to replace every other day. And the other thing they eat are insects. Now, in the beginning, when Delta was little, she would eat crickets. She would eat them fine and no problems. And then when she got older, she stopped eating them. She even if I put her in an empty tub, because she's got a bioactive terrarium, so it's got earth and plants, and well, at the moment not so many plants because that's why I'm making a new terrarium for her. And they became pets in her terrarium. She wouldn't chase them. So I stopped feeding her crickets, but that's normally what I would feed her as well. They require things like minimum temperature. And crested geckos are luckily easy. They only need a minimum of 20 degrees. So in the winter, she's got a thermostat and a heat lamp. It's a very low heat lamp. It's like 4 watts or something like that. But it makes sure that her temperature in her terrarium stays at 20 degrees minimum. Because even in the summer, when it's 21 degrees in my apartment, according to my thermostat, it's not always. It might still be 18, 19 or something like that. So I make sure that her terrarium's that. And she needs a required humidity. So I've got a little temperature meter and a thing is like... Yeah, so they can live on this Pangaea, this powder form. It's better to have them have insects. But these days there's also these fruit paste out there. The one that I give her now, I mix part her favorite flavor, which is watermelon, with a insect one. So I do half watermelon, half the insect one, so she gets the insect ones as well. There are reptiles out there that only eat insects, but there's also reptiles out there that just can do fine with veggies and stuff. Bearded dragons are one of them. However, I don't think a bearded dragon is a beginner's pet. They require quite a higher temperature in their cage. They require UVB, because if they don't get the right amount of UVB, they will get a reptile version of rickets. And they get deformed bones and stuff like that. They require, they do eat worms. They do require some of the mealworms because they get something extra from that. But they also eat a lot of veggies. But yeah, they require some supplements and stuff like that. Like your friend who had the leopard gecko. Leopard geckos need an extra bowl with calcium powder. Because they require that. They also require UVB and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's reptiles require a little bit more work in that respect. But then, you know, like I said, I don't have to worry about, you know, emptying litter boxes, or you know, walking them and having to get the pick up the poop in poop bags. So it's just a whole different, you know. I mean, I wouldn't get away, you know, I wouldn't change the Kimmy for the world. God, names. Oh, well, going the wrong way around. I need to go this way. So yeah. Right. Gloves. Now. Let's not get away with my old glue just yet. I bought a new one. You can see which ones is the new one because, you know, glue. And I also bought a little applicator bottle. And see if that works. Well, I'm not. It's still working. That is, if I can get this open. Come on. Oh, by the way, Henrik, I know you probably haven't seen it yet, but look how nicely and neatly my seams are. I haven't even filled them up yet. I'm getting better. So I need a small piece. Put some aside already. Yeah, it's good in there. I'm quite happy when I started to see this glue is it's really getting dark, and if I open the other one, it's very, very light. The darker it gets, the more difficult it gets to work with. I see now what you did there as well. Seems good. Yes. Yes. What I did differently is I actually heat blasted them for a little bit. So let me heat blast them for it. Oh, by the way, you're getting an ad. For those of you who get ads. I will do. Well, you should still have your subscription, so you should still be able to see. I'm not sure about this song. Let's get to the next one. So. And oh yeah, that's what I can see here. Right, okay, so soon we're going to get into Pad Breaks Over. And everybody's almost back. Yay, everybody's back. Right. And so Henrik said I should tell everybody why I'm actually heating it up. So I'm doing it for two reasons. When you heat up foam, it closes the cells of the foam. So it's essential before you start painting it to do that, because otherwise it just sucks up the paint. And the reason why people put gesso on canvas. And so it seals the things, the cells on the foam. And it's for two reasons. A, when you heat it up, you can actually bend foam and make it into, you know, holding its shape. And not doing that just yet fully, but I had issues with the first one that I made. That's in the, well, not in the bin yet, but it will be. I had issues with not really sticking really well. But the second one that actually has really good seams, I actually heat blasted it because I had to bend them a little bit over. So I decided that you know what, let's heat seal it before I glue it, and maybe that will help. So Alright, sorry if I'm concentrating. Concentration first! I need to make an emoji. Thingy with that. Come on. Now for this glue, this is called cement glue? In Polish it's called butapren. Don't ask me what it, but I think it's called cement glue. And thing is, it actually needs to be almost dry before you can stick it together. You can't, if you stick it together when it's wet, it won't make a nice seam. So, and I always say you have to put a little line on it, and I'm always terrible at that. So, but at least now I'm actually trying to make sure I don't go over the lines too much. Right. I need to grab a different piece. But, oh, and I've just realised that I've not even got my gloves on. Ah, I need something else to hold this. And believe me, I need glue. I mean, this glue is not like, I'm not going to stick my fingers together. But, you know. Otherwise I'll be picking glue off my fingers for like days on end until I start getting a scrubber out. It's a bit rough on your hands. So that one is getting there. See, it's still a bit shiny, but not as shiny anymore. And this one's still very shiny. So we'll just have to wait. It's one of those problems. Oh, I can have a drink. Hydrate, people! Hydrate! Ah. But yeah, that's I'll show you when I do this one. The other pieces, because they're bent the wrong way around, so they're bending a little bit this way around, and they need to be able to go that way around. So I'll heat them up and stretch them out a little bit. So just waiting on this one to be a bit more ready. And that's the problem when you're doing this kind of work. It's a lot of things that you have to wait for, or it takes time to do. I mean, you watch these videos on YouTube and they're like, yeah, just done. I was like, it doesn't work that way. It's all, you know, edited and stuff like that. Yeah, getting there. A little bit more. But yeah. And hopefully, looking at the time. Okay, yes. Yes! Yeah, exactly. Have I done this correctly? 13. 13, yes. For a minute I had a panic. Yeah, exactly, and it's like, this is what it takes sometimes. You know, and if I, you know, this is my first armour that I ever made out of foam, so for me, everything takes even longer. You know, by the second, like, the same thing is like, it took me a lot longer to do the first one. The second one took a lot shorter and is a lot better. So this one should, you know, in principle, be faster. Yep, I think we're ready. So it's 12 and 13. And I have all these registration marks on there, so... Oh, and I need to go that way around. See, all my markings are running perfect. Oh, except for this one. Ah, come on. Ah, come on. Come on. Straight. There we go. Ah. Again, it's here that it's like... Right. Ah! It's not perfect here. I should really start from the top, but you know. Wondering if... Have I got a tiny bit? Oh, that's a tiny bit. See, let it dry for a second. Let's kind of just hold it for a while, I guess. Alright, that worked kinda. Let's try that with this little corner. So 14. Goes there. Holding it close. That'll do. Right, so again, I don't know if it's the camera will show it really well. But when I hit this foam, so I need to bend it the other way because it's bent this way and it needs to curl the other way around. So when I hit it with this heat gun, it changes colour as well. So I don't know if it's visible on the camera, but let's try it. Oh, you see a little bit. See how it changes? So now I have to bend it the other way around, so it curls up this way. Wait for it to cool down. Getting closer to cooling down. Because it's so warm outside at the moment, it's, you know, doesn't cool down as fast. Here we go, now it's bent slightly the other way around. I'm just going to hit it again, make sure it's got all the let's put it back there. I think I'm back again. God dang internet! Can everybody confirm they can hear me? Don't know why my music stopped as well. No, it was my internet. Because I got the alert that there's something wrong with my internet. So, God damn it! I don't know, I need to really start messaging them because my internet's been really shit lately. I got a lot of packet loss on random occasions. It's really pissing me off because it also influences my gaming, and I'd like to, you know, when I'm playing a game like any of my VR games like Beat Saber or Ragnarok, or I'm playing Deep Rock Galactic with my friends, and it's like I'm hosting and then my internet goes having a paddy. And then my friends disconnect because I disconnect, and it's like, ah! My music's still not back, so I'll have to check why my music's not back. Right. Yeah. Got quite a few custom songs on my Beat Saber. I need to get back into playing it again. It still says I've got problems. Okay, what's going on? No, my bitrate isn't green, so I don't understand. Yeah, I can imagine that it can cause you issues. Have a look at Ragnarok as well, because Ragnarok doesn't have all the flying blocks. It's more like Guitar Hero, where it's scrolls and you just have to hit like this. So okay, so stream quality is good. So why is my music not working? Let's restart it. Maybe it just got into a paddy. That's not hearing it. What's weird? But I don't see my microphone move either. What's going on? I have packet loss at the moment. No, I don't. I still don't hear my music. And everything starts. Give me a second, guys. So there's music on the stream. So it's just my computer then. OBS. Something's going on with Streamlabs. Because it's got like my CPU is at max, so something's going on. Don't know what. But as long as the stream looks okay, we'll just continue because I've no fucking clue. I want a better piece to deal with scraping things on. So it's 14 because that's 11. So this one. Because now the other side is almost done. I should have been just not too distracted, but yeah. I don't know, because I can't, at the moment it looks like my CPU is just something Streamlabs doing, probably because I reconnected. So I don't hear any music at the moment, so I just have to keep my brain engaged. But yeah, let's put these together and then, because it's almost 6 o'clock again, so. So I have to make some food before 8 o'clock my time. Because we have to assist in the forces of Papa Vanu. For those that don't know, that's Planet Side 2. Yes, it's still alive. Barely. Hanging on. The thread. Alright, let's hold this for a second. Yes, I still play Planet Side. I've been playing it since 2013, I think. So, itchy nose, apologies. Here we go. Right, that one side, the other side is already done, but I have to wait for this side to be getting to the dry stage, so. And in 10 seconds an ad starts again, because we're getting to that time again. But I really wish I could. It's a feature-rich game. Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah, my CPU calmed down a little bit, but still weird. I can't hear it. Oh well. We'll play it until it dies, Honrick. So you can see that it's still slightly shiny. I'm waiting for it to die down a little bit. Well, that as well. And, you know, I did, you know, until they merged the servers. I mean, on Twitter, everybody says they're asking for them to merge the North America servers. So, and I think they should do the same with the European servers. But yeah. Right, so let's see if I can get this done. Ooh. That's much. Oh fuck. Damn it, don't do that. Come on. Yeah, I know. We don't know what's going to happen with the new developers. Oh. Right. Well, we're lined up pretty well. That's lined up pretty well again. We'll have to wait for this to dry before we can force this side. So while that's happening, I'll move you here and start heating up this one and bend it the other way, or at least bend it flat. Let's wait a while. Alright, let's do the other side. It's really interesting to see how you can just see the edges and everything seal up and change color. Hot. Alright. Oh. Right. 12 goes to this side. So let's see. Yeah. Perfect. No. Good. Yeah. Just put a little bit. making sure I can move it. It's not going to let go, you know, it's fine. Right, okay. Let's glue the other side. So let's glue. Come in. This side. Checking and checking again because, you know, I know myself too well. Maybe next week I'll open up the new tin. It is getting really dark. I feel bad because I feel like I've wasted, well, not a lot, but it just how happens to go off. I've had that tin for a while now. Oh. Right, let's let you dry somewhere. There you go, you go there. And to the other side. Ooh. Alright. Come on. Not happy. Oh. Right, sorry if I had to be quiet, but sometimes I have to concentrate, and this was getting a bit weird and tacky and put it in the bin. These other pieces have to go there as well. But I'm just gonna change this glove because it's sticky. Sweaty hands. I mean, I thought I had the cap, but it was the gloves. Because do nitrile gloves, they're not latex gloves. Because nitrile's a little bit better than latex. Right. Okay, getting still a little bit too shiny. We'll get there. This is the only thing is like waiting. But yeah, looking at the time. Once I put that together, I'm gonna have a look at the other one. No, almost there. But yeah, be nice to have both of them done. So since it's going to be nice weather, I'll probably send these down and probably try over the week to put my first on the inside. The first, like one layer at least of plasti dip on them. So that I can close them once the plasti dip's on. So, right, so let's see. Come on. I'm going to do a very minimal amount of filling, so right, so let's see. That's okay. This side just going to slightly change anyway because of the knee pads going in there. I think that is pretty stuck. And yeah, that one has a little bit of a ridge, but since we're going to cut out for where the kneecap's going to sit here. So over here, like we discussed with the this is the very first one we made, so we're going to cut out this bit here so that we can put the kneecap on like that. So but yeah, just waiting for this to dry fully so I can give it a blast with the heat gun. I'll have to sort that out with my sander. I'm going to just quickly check and make sure it fits, since we enlarged it so much. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with these. I mean, I'm not happy with that seam there, didn't go right, but in general, they look a lot better than the first one I made, so... Just have to, like I did here with this one, just sand down the seams. And then a tiny bit of foam clay. Fill up some of the holes, but I like on this seam I don't think I need to do any filling, maybe a little bit there, but other than that, I mean, because I'm going to pretend that there's going to be a seam here, so yeah. Well, there's still, of course, like I said, this one still needs to be sanded, the seams need to be sanded, that one needs to be filled a little bit, and I need to put 2 layers of plastic dip on the inside. Then I can close them, so I can go all the way around and gonna stick them fully together. So it's going to be completely enclosed. And then once this is fully glued, then we go and cut out this front bit and start putting in the kneecap. And then we need to put that little fringe on it. And then they need painting. So yeah. So can I bend you a little bit? Yeah, can I? Yeah, right. Let's give you a quick blast. So again, when you heat up EVA foam, you can form it more because it becomes a bit more pliable. Oops. So let's see. Let's first of all, let's close this because we're not going to glue anything anymore. And this one, this one, this one can go in the bin. Right. So let's get some tape. Right, so oh, damn it. They move! About there. So, come here again. Get it a little bit more round. Right, so there we go. The back is still a little bit but you know, front. Now, moment of truth. Have I wasted foam? Or will it fit? Ha ha ha! Perfect! Oh! It fits! Yes! Whee! Right. So, let this dry a little bit longer. Ooh. So, I am pretty happy with that. So, one of the things I want to do, because I don't have that much longer on the stream, so I've already made these are the 14 and these are the left ones, and I want to do my right leg on this and then the fronts, and then it will probably be time for me to go and make some food. So let me grab my cardboard again. And then I have something that I can reuse. So in the future, if I ever want to make any armor again, or say for instance I go to a local con and something breaks, I can remake it, because this is cardboard, it's pretty good. Oh, actually, let's me write down more. So, god damn it, stay there. So, Sisters of Battle, Shin armour. And yes, I write it the English way. Or maybe in the future, say, I sort out my right leg that has issues, then it's thinner, and then I can make another one. Right, so you guys go underneath here, so maybe get it a bit more flat. Oh fuck. Oh, Fosco. Hey, ah. This keeps unrolling. It's really a awkward piece to deal with. But so be it. Right, so this is the front piece. Looks like an ad break's coming again in 2.5 minutes, so come on. Okay. trace it this way so it doesn't distort. Oh. There we go, and that is number 13. This is the right side. 14 that way. 12 that way. Sisters of Battle. Shin, armour. There we go. Just cutting it off, this can be this one. There we go. So put you aside. Always keep scraps. I'm so happy I bought these scissors. So they're the opposite of what scissors normally are. So where scissors is to cut, so it's got the push out. So where here you have to move in and out, this one actually I only have to push in to cut. So, and it's push up. Oh, I need to do this as well, don't I? Yes, I need to cut little marks. Well, I can do that another time. And this one is two-sided because the shins are the front and the back. Where did I put my pencil? Okay. So this is left. Is the other front. I know some of you are in an ad break. I apologise about that. I always recommend that if you work with anything that has paper patterning or anything, just always put it in some sort of stronger than printer paper. I have all the patterns that I made for my previous business. I got them all set into some sort of cardboard so that if I ever miss something, mess something around, I can always go back to the originals and remake them into the thinner paper that I use for putting onto the fabric. There we go. So this is 12, and this is the right. It's 11 on that side and 13 on that side. And again. Sisters of Battle. I can't type today. Write today. And what did I say? Oh yeah, Shin armour. Here we go. Or maybe I can just roll it. No, that's almost impossible to roll. It's just so stiff. There we go. Sorry, I'm quiet because I was concentrating not to fuck these up. There we go. And this side is the left side because this is the fronts and they're both. So put them on the list. Oh, the stack. So, and now for the right bigger legs. Try and be economic with the paper. And go, light, straight. Move, damn it. Go back. Somewhere around here. The top is not that important. It's the sides that are. That's why we make these registration marks. Actually did quite well with matching up. There we go. And this is 11. And it's 12 and I can't do 4. There we go. I couldn't think for a second. Sisters of Battle. Shin armour. This is the right. One more and then we're done, and then we can go and have a look and see who we're going to go and raid, because yeah, I've been live for a while again. There we go. always call this ASMR if I didn't talk once in a while. I don't understand ASMR. I don't see the attraction, but you know, that's me. Especially the ones that people are eating. That's just weird. Sorry. In my opinion. No, I don't want to yuck someone else's yum, but it just makes no sense. Yeah, there's some odd ones. Alright, one more and then we're done. Okay, that's this one. Let's make this roll around again. Where's my pencil? There. Maybe it's because my own brain is never quiet, so I don't get listening to someone making quiet noises. It's weird, but that's. I assume some people can have something about it. I always have to have something on, whether it's a stream or music. Right. So this is 14. 13 is on that side. 11 is on this side, and this is the right one. Shin armour. Right. Okay, I can put you down. Right. Okay. Here we go. Right, so put all the pieces from this messy piece of paper with like multiple additions and everything like that in a perfectly cardboard version. So that it's a lot easier for me to remake pieces. So they'll probably live underneath these tins for a while to get flattened. Because that's the problem when you have these rolls. But yeah, that means we've got all these pieces all done, so saved, so that we can make sure. Here we go. So, right, so what we've done today is we've done this one. Oh, this, I don't like how it's pulling, so I'm just going to release this. And give it some more time to Here we go. So that's the piece. That's my other leg. So thankfully it fits, which is, you know, essential. So we can continue from this one on. So next week I will have this sanded down, the little seams, and I will have spray painted the inside. So next week we can then close them both if I get everything done, because depends. But if I get everything done, because we've had some massive thunderstorms here as well and some storms, then we can fully close them. And then we can start finishing up the seams, and then we can start putting down the base layer of spray paint, of plastic dip, the rubberized protection. Or actually, once we close them, that's when we start cutting out the front circle for the knee pads, and start gluing in the knee pads and putting that weird little angle on top of the knee pads. And then we can do the rest, because we still have done stuff to fill in, because seams to fill in from where the knee pad goes inside, like we talked about. So we're going to cut out the front bit. So at the moment the front bit is full, but we're going to cut it out, and then we're going to take the knee pad, I think it's this way around, and put it inside like that. I think 2 weeks ago we decided that, last time we decided that the best way is probably to put it flush, and then we'll, you know, like on top and not over, and then we have some more seams to fill in, and then and that little angle that goes on top. Once that's all sanded, filled in with foam clay, and base level ready, then we can start spray painting everything further. Yeah, I'm so, you know, so chuffed that we figured out how to do this. So probably 2 more weeks to be fully finished with everything. But yeah. Just need to make this front a little bit less pointy. But we'll figure it out. Oh. We'll figure it out. Anyways, I need to go and sort out some food, because in an hour and 15 minutes I have to be in action. So there should be enough time to make some food. But let's have a look and see if we can raid someone. There weren't many people online before. Right, let's have a look-see. Oh! Nobody that I know is streaming. Dang. Right, let's have a look. If there's no cosplayers, then we might just not raid anybody. Diamond painting. Okay, there's one person. There's a new person for me. Let me make sure I just got English selected because, you know, happened to me before. No, that's still okay. 3D printing is boring. Any others? Don't think so. I think there's only one. Oh, I didn't add my safe space badge. Damn it. I have to check. I have to check. No, I think that's it. There's one person doing cosplay. Let me have a quick look and make sure the stream is visible properly and everything. Okay, I have no idea. Heartsteel Aphelios cosplay. Probably something I just no idea. But let's. It says cosplays, and it's actual cosplay. It doesn't say Christian this time. So right. Let's put it this way. Oh. So yes, yes, JR, have a good evening. I'll be back next week. Because this is kind of my only enforced 2 to 3 hours of being able to work on my cosplay when I'm not stressed out by everything else that I'm doing. So I am going to raid another cosplayer. So I have to go here. Okay, no, that's. Go here. Stream manager. Raid. No, why are you doing this? I just want to add a search. That one. Thank you. Start raid. They've changed things again. Right. Don't worry if you don't want to follow the raid. You're quite happy, quite fine to log off and do something else. But, you know, I'm just always like to go and raid someone else so that we can, you know, who knows? Maybe people will raid me. When I first came back, people raided me all the time. Now it doesn't happen too often. But there's nobody else that I'm following at the moment to raid. So this is a new person. It's probably an anime version of a character that I don't know because I don't know anime. Blah! Oh, you just missed. I am just about to raid someone. I am so sorry. I need to go and make some food. But we got quite a bit of progress. We made the other leg. We increased the size and made my right leg. That's okay. It's difficult if you're not in the EU. I don't believe you're in the EU, so it's really difficult to know all the different streams and different timings, especially since I'm probably more in the morning for you. So, but yes, I am going to go and raid. Oh, damn it, and it's done it automatically.